I'll tell you my story very, very quickly because I think at the end of the day you've heard a lot of story. I've been in the business 25 years this year, which is nuts. I can't believe it. It's gone like a wow, really quick. Before that, I was a hairdresser for 22 years, never done anything else in my life. Was brought up in kids' homes, all the wrong stuff, yeah? I was the wrong boy, yeah? But I became a hairdresser, I know, you can imagine, can't you? But I became a hairdresser and funny enough, I enjoyed it. Made some good money, opened up some shops, used to work for Factory Records, I don't know if any of you knew New Order, Joy Original, that lot. I used to do all that sort of stuff. Then I moved out to Bath, opened up 2 salons, met Romy's mum, and just cracked on. Started cutting hair, and that was it. But I don't know about you, but I have this feeling inside my head, yeah, that all my future was an old barber. That's all I saw, was an old barber. And I didn't like it. As it happens, not a lot actually, but we won't go there. So that was my future. I wanted to change something. I didn't know how to do it. I'd never had a really good education. I went to 300 schools. I was kicked out of most of them. I was a major rebel when I was a kid. So I couldn't change. And don't forget, I had kids to bring up. A bit like you guys, yeah? You're bringing up kids. How can you change what you're doing? You're scared in case you lose the money, yeah? I made my living by hairdressing. So for me to go and do something else, I'd have to go back to college, I'd have to do something, so I'd lose money. Luckily, a guy came to me called Shay O'Brien, who's my mentor, lives in Los Angeles now, and he said, Alex, I've seen something that you'd really dig it. Now don't forget, I've only ever cut hair. That's how I made my money, with my hands. It wasn't with my mind or this, that, and the other, it was my hand. But hairdressing for 22 years gave me an amazing thing called psychology. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, yeah, you got it. It taught me how to make people feel good. Get it? Yeah. Nice. No, I know you got it. But do you know what I mean? How to make people feel good. And this business is about making people feel good. It's about making people be more successful than you. People keep saying to me, Alex, what are you talking about? Why do you want everyone to earn more money than you? Guess what? It means I can go back to the beach. Get it? It's called passive income. Who else? Who in here has got passive income right now? Unless they're in Juice Plus. Don't mention Juice Plus, yeah? Not one person put their hand up because we don't have that. We have a thing called JOB, just over broke. Job, yeah? Just over broke. They pay you just enough so you don't walk out, and you work just hard enough so they don't sack you. It's a compromise, and people do it for 40 years. 40 years, and they've hated every day. You know? I came into this business with an open mind. I went national marketing director in 18 months. And then I went to Europe. I mean, can you imagine me? I'm a dyslexic Rastafarian hairdresser. No, seriously, you've got to see it. You know, you've got to see me. You know, don't look at me now. Look at me 25 years ago. Yeah, I was a loony.
Still are.
So, yeah, still am actually. Yeah. But the nice thing about it is, guess what? My business went into Germany. Dyslexic Rastafarian hairdresser now speaking German. I don't speak German. I can say my name, I can say and be polite when I go up on stage. But I have people who actually translate for me in 5 different countries wherever I go. My own translator who works for the company. Isn't it nuts? I mean, seriously guys, you know, I had 10 years off bringing my kids up. Passive income, bringing my kids up and growing vegetables. I was in wellies. I was never in the meeting. Because that's what this business can do, yeah? The interesting thing is, you heard earlier, a few people went to, was it Barcelona? And I was quite shocked in Barcelona because I never ever get, what is it? An award. I don't get the award. I'm the naughty laddie, you know what I mean? I'm the naughty NMD. No, a good NMD, but a naughty, you know what I mean? So I don't normally get them. Anyway, I'm in sat there, I was with him. And the boss goes up there, Dan Holzman, all these guys, and said, oh, we've got a guy in the order who's going to come up now and get this next award. He was an ex-hairdresser, and I went, and he's got 25,000 people in his business. Where did they come from? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I tell you what it is, what changed my life, yeah, are people like this. No, seriously, you have no idea what she's going to achieve. Some of you are going to go, guess what, you're going to go, I'll watch her do it. I might even join her.
I'm with her, man.
I would if I was you. I would stick to her like, or whatever. If she goes like that, do it, all right? You just do it. Because you don't often, listen, look at this room, this is their first meeting. Look around, guys. You know, my first meeting was, my first meeting was a cup of tea and a few biscuits and nobody in the room. That's how I started, and getting really depressed, thinking nobody wants to do this business, nobody wants to buy the product, nobody wants to join me. Well, guess what? As a Rastafarian hairdresser, do you want to come and join my business? I don't think so. I don't think so. And that's how I started. So anybody who's had a load of no's, yeah? Who's had no's in this business, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've had more than every one of you. Seriously. And I still get them. Because I'm very down-to-earth, normal George guy. I don't try and be, you know, Mr. Mega Man. I don't do it, right? Keep yourself humble in this business. When you start making money, keep yourself humble. Because the normal people can relate to you then. If you go all Hollywood, guess what? They think you're an asshole. Right, that's it, nice one. So to cut a long story short, I just want to say, you know, like I say, we bring people into this business. People come into your life in this business, yeah, that not only affect you, and you're allowed to affect them, but they affect your family. Yeah, people come into my business who have affected my life and my family. Yeah? I just want to say one little thing, you know. Can I bring it up? I didn't get a chance to say well done about your EMD, by the way. All right, 'cause we did it all right. So I just want to say thank you. And, you know, who would have liked to have sponsored a Cassy? I'll ask it again because not everyone went up. Who would like to have her in your business? Nice one. Well, guess what? There are more Cassys about. Yeah, I'm not saying they're the same as Cassy. Cassy's very unique. Yeah, but there are more Cassys. Yeah, and guess what? We haven't helped them become them yet. Like I've spoke to Cassy in different areas, different times over the last few years. Yeah. Sort of doing a bit of mentoring and stuff like that. She'll ring me up and ask me this, or I'll say, hey, do this, direct it that way. And that's what we do. You know, I've made every mistake in the book and more. And my job, yeah, as a mentor to you guys, is to try and prevent you from falling down those holes. Yeah? But if I can give you any bit of advice in this business, yeah, and I really mean this, you've got to go back. I've never read a book in the business on network marketing, never. Yeah, I always listen to CDs and books that are on CDs because of my dyslexia. Yeah, there is no excuse for success in this business. And guess what? Guess what success is? What's the difference between success and failure?
Yeah.
Keep going.
4 inches. It's your mind. You can wake up and say it's a fantastic day, or you can wake up and say it's a shit day. Either way, it's going to be a day. You know where I'm coming from? So maybe what you should do is maybe... Oh, by the way, who's new? Who's the first time they've seen this business, by the way? First time. Who's been to the first time to an event? Nice one. Sorry, I guess I said the wrong thing. So, who found it interesting? Who is going to join? Who would like to join the business? Who would like to join the business? Who's thinking that looks actually quite interesting? I wouldn't mind doing a bit. You're alright. You're already in. Go on, speak on. I don't mind.
I've got about 4 on this message.
Have you? I bet they can't get. Okay. What's your name? So you want to start a business, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do for a living, Sue? You're a waitress. How much do you earn? On that college? So money's a bit tight.
Yeah.
Right, come up and get you 50 quid. There's yours. Make it work. Make it work. Yeah. You know, I'll tell you right now, I did that once in Bolton. Was it Bolton? No, it was somewhere on the south coast. And the interesting thing is, the girl came up to me about 7 months later, and she'd gone Q&MD with that 50 quid, and she actually couldn't afford it at the time.
Did you get the money back?
I nicked a car. So, guess what? This business is not all about this stuff. It's not all about this. Is words. This is words, guys. Yeah, words. At the end of the day, it's all about how many people can you help. How many people can you help? Yeah, that's all we want to do. Just help people. Take them through that journey when they're depressed and all that. Say, I've been there. I know. I mean, I do it with my daughter now. Romy has bad days. Really bad days. You know, I just say, no, Dad, I'm sacking it. I say, go on, sack it then. Next thing I know, oh, I didn't really mean that, Dad. Because she knows where her future's going, yeah? Everybody in this room could be a national marketing director. Everybody can have a business exactly the same as Cassy's. The only difference is Cassy made a choice. I made a choice. Anybody who's in this business that has gone to another level has made a choice. And the driving force for me was my kids. And I think it's pretty much the same in this room right now, so it's all about kids. There you go.
I've messaged Cassy, but I said to you a few weeks ago, I've done 1 week's detox, I've lost 10
Actually,
kilos,
can't beat it until I can now.
and I've done it for 4 weeks, and I've just lost over a stone now.
There you
So
go.
that's why I've
And that story will make you rich. That story will make you rich.
yeah, I've only done it for 4 weeks. But
Well,
I've done it
4 months from now, 4 years from now, yeah? So, just in closing, guys, yeah? If you did find it interesting, right? All I can say is, one, the product is for everybody. The business might not be, but the product is for pretty much everybody, okay? But if you did find anything interesting here today, right, what I suggest you do is speak to the person who actually introduced you. Take it a step deeper, pull it back a little bit more, because what you've seen today is only an overview. That's all it is, yeah? There's so much more. I mean, we've got, I think, 1,000 people going to, who's going to be in Marbella, by the way? Yeah. You probably a lot of you don't, you probably don't even know. No, it's in Spain. All right. I'll let you know in a bit. But what we do is every year we get all the rhinos. By the way, everyone in this room is a rhino. And what that means is that we care and we share and we look after folks. That's the rhino philosophy, yeah, worldwide. So if you ever see a stamp with a rhino on, yeah, or a poster, that's part of your group worldwide, whether you're in Australia or whether you're in New Zealand or whatever. So recognise that, yeah? What we do is we get everyone to fly over to Marbella and we have 4 days in the sun, right? We get catamarans, we do this, we do that, we have the most mega parties like you've never known in your life, right? And we do this every year. And we started off with, I think it was 20 people, then it went to 200. And last year, I think, how many was in there? 500 and odd people were in Marbella last year. So me and John are trying to get 1,000 there, right? And I tell you what, when you're there in your bikini, doing a bit of training on the beach with everyone, it is so much fun, really. We've got our own club there, we've got absolutely everything. So
don't get drunk and do filming like I did there.
oh, she was the best. Seriously, you should see some of the films
I was
that
on the
came out
floor,
of that.
Simon was like, filming time, Remy. I was like,
Well, you know, what you're going to do is you're going to be there with lots of leaders, yeah? Leaders, people who are going to take you in. Because guess what? There's more business done. Hang on a second. Just a second. There's more learning in this business done after the meeting than actually in the meeting. Does that make sense? Because it's now your mind's going, well, how come she lost 10 stone? How did she do it? I want to speak to you, by the way, afterwards. Yeah. Because I think it's mega that. So can you see where I'm coming from? This business isn't all, if you focus on money, guess what? You're not going to make it. If you focus on helping people, you're going to make a fortune.
Yeah.
A fortune. Put people in front of you. Put people in front of you and go through the mud with them. And trust me, it'll pay off. I've just had, I think, in my group, last year I broke 2 people who made £1 million in commissions. You know, I mean, you know, you've heard of Katie Ravy. Katie Ravy was falling asleep in her dad's office when I first met her, like that. That was Katie Ravy. She had nothing to work for. Yeah, she's made £1 million. Yeah, the next one's Emma Snedden. I'll guarantee, and I will put £1,000 in it right now with anyone if they want to put it up with me. That lady makes £1 million quid with this business. I know it. I know it. No, I actually know it. You can see people coming through. You know, I might not have said that the first time I met her, but as I've seen her evolve and start, I mean, look at the group's going nuts. So all I can say to you guys is, like, every man and woman at some point in their lives, yeah, they just stumble across opportunities. But sadly, most of them get up, walk on by, and nothing ever happens. There's one thing we're taking away from you tonight. You can never say, I've never had an opportunity, and you can never say, I never had a chance. Thanks very much for coming out.
Anna and Colette, can you come up, please? Romy and Alex, thank you.
Thanks, sweetheart. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Great meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Together, please, guys.
What now?
Sure, yeah.
And as promised, when she hit her goal, she got a little black dress. Okay.
Yeah, a few people want to turn around.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get someone else that's gonna do a live on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah. Might
And thanks everyone for coming. So thank you all.